See, hear, feel strategy. That's the subject today. And it's about business strategy, but my starting point is going to be slightly different. I'm going to talk about NLP, or neurolinguistic programming, and the core skill of NLP, which is modeling. Now, there's a big interest in NLP in strategies of genius, and this is really how it started out when the founders of NLP located geniuses in chosen fields, mainly related to communication and health, and did modeling projects to reveal how it was that they were excellent at what they did. And out of that, a number of models came which formed the field of neurolinguistic programming. So I was studying NLP some time ago, and I thought, well, this modeling thing sounds really interesting, so I wanted to test it out. So I got myself qualified, and then I started doing modeling projects. In fact, one of the modeling projects was a part of the certification. But after the certification, I thought, well, what I'd like to do is like to be able to dance. I'd like to be able to move around the floor without falling over in a partner dance. And I'd also, later on, I wanted to achieve academic distinctions in an MBA that I was taking. So as far as the dancing went, I selected my exemplar, was one in this case, who was an international dancer who I found at a dance club called Ruby's in Carnaby Street in Soho. And he was astonishing, and the way that I could tell that he was good was because the students who he was responsible for were very good. So I thought, well, there's the evidence before my eyes. And I modelled out his strategy. His name was Paul Harris, and he later went on to be choreographer on Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Sean Connery, and also he did the work on the one sequence on Harry Potter. So he was top of his game. And then I did, during my MBA, I wanted to find out how to get academic distinctions. So I sought out those natural scholarship students who were on the program, and to cut a long story short, modelled their approach to achieving distinctions. And then in my own project work and my own assessment work, I started to achieve distinctions. Same brain, different strategy. So I won't go into the strategy, but it was a different strategy. I then started to apply this in business, so I applied it in telephone sales. You can apply it in customer service, you can apply it to brands, you can apply it to innovation, you can apply it to business strategy, which is where I was applying it. And after you've done enough of these projects, a basic well-formedness falls out the bottom. And this is really the point of today. We can only explain ourselves through the five senses. See, hear, feel, smell, taste, touch. Those sorts of senses. That's the only way that we can actually explain ourselves. And when you find a strategy for genius, it will have a well-formed structure. And that structure will be see, hear, feel. It might not be in that order, could be in a very different order, but as far as the three elements are concerned, they will all be there. And conversely, if you've got a strategy that is not well formed, it won't be as effective. So if you want an effective strategy as far as business is concerned, you want to be able to see it, you want to be able to hear it, what's the storyline, and you want to be able to feel it. So can I see it? Can I hear it? Can I feel it? And does it feel right? And you're going to know from your own sensory apparatus. So that I look for every time I approach a business strategy. Can I see it? Can I hear it? And can I feel it?